there's controlled opposition. Oh no, they wouldn't talk about that because they are the controlled opposition, right? Right. So I don't need to go into CK. I mean, he's received his award, and we've looked into him quite a bit recently. Watch my other videos, or his wife, how she wears the cross and the G, right? But take a listen to what I noticed on Honest News.
Words of wisdom for today.
Learn how to say words backwards. Learn how to say words backwards.
Instead of drinking alcohol, I'm going to go to the gym. Instead of drinking alcohol, I'm going to hang out with friends and talk about deeper, more purposeful things. I'm going to go to a Bible study instead of a bar.
Did you know that Charlie Kirk was deeply invested in Happy Dad LLC, which is a hard seltzer beverage? You probably didn't know that, did you? He made millions of dollars off these investments that were unethical. He was living a double life, saying he was a Christian, saying he loved Jesus. He used the gospel as a segue while mixing it with politics and controversy to build a platform that drew millions and made him millions. He was an entrepreneur. He was a capitalist, not a minister of the gospel.
So CK said to learn how to speak backwards. No, I say no, please do not. Justin Timberlake saying backwards. A lot of people do that, but no, that is evil and should be not even mentioned as a Christian. That is from Aleister Crowley himself. And if I know you guys know who Aleister Crowley is, I don't need to mention that, right? But notice how he's got, a similar cross, just like, his wife, Eric. But notice how he was holding his hand as he was saying this. He was holding up the C. The C is like the number 3. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll share the link. It's Honest News. He just did a couple shorts. He even talked about the company and who's all affiliated with this company. I'll show you a short clip, but please go watch on your own.
And what is it that they actually invest in? Well, they invest in war, weapons of war, e-cigarettes, to name a few. And look at that. Happy Dad LLC. That's a hard seltzer for you that don't know. And its founders are very much involved in some very questionable, unethical business practices, to say the least. And guess who was one of the early investors in this company? Look at this. Charlie Kirk, early backers. So you wonder how he made his millions?
So I went to go take a look quickly at all these companies. Axiom, Space, right? Enhanced. Oh, it's so you're not looking so normal. You're more enhanced to compete in sports. Interesting. A lot of AI companies like Anduril goes underwater, all these kinds of AI companies. And yeah, that e-cigarettes was this one here. Look at that eye symbolism. And as above, so below, Joule. There was Grab a Gun, Vulcan Elements, Croc, which is another AI company, Perplexity. Notice the symbolism right there. He mentions, yes, the Happy Dad. We'll look into that in a second. Reflection. Oh, reflection. And I wondered many years ago why I thought that something in the sky wasn't looking normal. I believe it's reflection. There was Substack and also this company called Last Country who, supports that guy right there, Tucker Carlson. So Happy Dad. Oh, yes. I don't know if you're going to recognize who that person is right there, will ya? Oh, with a big letter G right there. Oh, yeah. Happy Dad, Happy Mom. So yeah, I think you'd recognize him there. I don't know who the rest of these people are. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'd never heard of that company being here in Europe, but I'm sure you noticed when he was scrolling down, did you notice that Elon Musk's name was there? Yeah, that company. It says the firm also invests in almost all of Elon Musk companies. Almost all. They mentioned Neuralink and they mentioned X, but they also mentioned many other companies like OpenAI and Palantir showed up quite a few times when I looked into what the companies were. Palantir was there, or Peter Thiel.